What is the principle of this exhibition?
So the idea was very simple. It was to show the Contrapposto studies. The original motivation came from an acquisition that the Philadelphia Museum of Art did jointly with the Pinot collection of two works, Contrapposto Studies 1 to 7 and Walk In, Walk Out. We showed them in Philadelphia in 2016, and the idea was to show them in Venice at the Punta della Dogana. For Venice, we expanded the show to include other Contrapposto works that Bruce had done recently, as well as a number of historic works that provide context. And the context is basically related to the work that Nauman did with sound, with performance, and with the studio, which are the three main topics that somewhat converge in the Contrapposto series.
But what's pertinent, what's striking about Contrapposto?
I think that everything is striking about Contrapposto is Bruce going back for the first time to a work from the 60s. You know, he never does that. I mean, the new series are always completely different from what comes before. This time he goes back to a work to remake it, to make it in a way in which he was unable to do it in the 60s because of technical limitations. But this is, you know, he has a different body. This is a different, it's almost a different man. And so you see him, you know, as a human body dealing with age, dealing with lack of his own sense of balance, dealing with, at the same time, dealing with our history. I think that in all this series of works, he confronts our history in a way that he had not done literally before. I believe the whole series is very powerful, profoundly moving, but moving in the way in which Nauman is moving. You know, Nauman is always incredibly precise, incredibly elegant in his solutions, but at the same time there's a certain cruelty to the work, and it's very present here.
But for someone, you know Bruce Nauman for a long time now, for someone who would not know Bruce Nauman, you would say that he speaks about what?
Speaks about age, it speaks about the fragility of the body, it speaks about what transcends age and the fragility of the body at the same time.
But before he was not speaking about that.
I think that he's in a, you know, lots of things happened to him in the last few years. These works are a reflection on that.
Merci.